Hey Sagittarius, and welcome to your end of December 2020 general tarot reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, that information is provided below in the description box along with other relevant information. Sagittarius, the first thing that came to mind was bait and switch. So just to throw this out there, so these messages can go vice versa. They could apply directly to you, or they could apply to the person that you're dealing with, or even the person they may be dealing with if you're in a third party. So yeah, don't let your ego misplace where the message belongs. Use your intuition too. So anyways, bait and switch. So somebody may have fooled you in the recent past, or this may be coming up. Remember, these are predictive. So if they don't resonate at all, come back after a few weeks and listen to it again. You might resonate with it then. I feel like this is somebody that you had dealt with before, and maybe it had been a long period of time since you guys have been in any kind of communication with each other, or having to actually deal with each other on the basis of that you would have to see this person. I feel like this person may have bribed you or sold themselves. Like all of a sudden they seen that you were getting into spirituality, so they studied spirituality so that when they would reapproach you, they really looked changed and they could appeal to your interests. And it may have been because they had ulterior motives. They wanted something more, whether it be from relationship wise with you, or to get closer to somebody else, so that they could be the one to say goodbye. If let's say you broke it off with them, and then they wanted to get revenge. It's like, how dare they break up with me? I'm gonna make up with them, and then I'm gonna break up with them. Some really childish stuff like that. Be careful, because I don't think if this hasn't already started happening, or if it hasn't already happened in the recent past, it's going to begin happening. You may have a lot of exes and past people flying in out of the woodwork, and just be very careful and use your discernment there. And then I was hearing the song "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor," and there's a verse in there that says, "This is what you asked for. Now you're here." Is it led by anger? And something about fear. Held back by fear. So it might be that if you have already gone through this situation and you did make the mistake of accepting this person back into your life, this person's, I think that somebody, whether it be you or somebody else connected to your situation, is going to get tired of this person. Like, this person is getting pretty cocky with how blatant they are with trying to throw their weight around, assuming that they're more important than they are. This person may have just lost a job or can't keep a job, maybe losing their home. They're getting their karma. They're getting their just due. You may have went into some kind of financial contract or a legally binding contract. You may be stuck to this person because you have children together. It really does feel like this person is a terrorist. Like, you may get a few weeks or months a break that they don't speak to you because they're off on some other supply. But then all of a sudden they start coming back in, and you don't like being mad, you don't like the conflict, but this person also knows that you have a hard time saying no. And this person also knows that it's really hard for you to hurt somebody's feelings. Not unless, obviously they obviously deserve it. And if this person's like family to you, or like a really long time friend, like a childhood friend, or you've had a relationship with this person that's much deeper than just, casual encounters, whatever that may mean to you, it's not so easy just to write them off. I think that when you do encounter this person this time, if you're not already, that you're going to realize that you've been putting the blinders on yourself and refusing to see what this person is really about. I think this person goes out of their way just to hurt people. They enjoy watching people be in misery. They'll promise people things and then never give it to them. They don't like to do anything, so you got to sit there and not do anything. Like if you go out to eat, you have to eat what they want to eat. Like they're the type of people that would, even though it's kind of a romantic gesture when you first start courting or whatever, for the man to just go ahead and order your food for you. But this is like, this person tells you what you can and cannot order when you go eat at some restaurant like McDonald's. Like, nope, you gotta get this. I won't let you get that. And then they'll go ahead and get the thing that you wanted and eat it right in front of your face. They may also be mean to animals when they're not getting the reaction out of you that they want, or if you have children and your children are around, they may get impatient and start, you know, acting like they're gonna lose their composure on your kids. And seems like it's a lot of anxiety. That, and I think you're missing a past connection. Or there's a past connection missing you. Maybe both. You could be dealing with like, I'm feeling Pisces or Aries. I also get Aquarius, so you might be dealing with all those in there, like Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, Aries. Another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and possibly water. But I think it's like Cancer. Doesn't have to be. Those could just be the energies. And I do feel like this has something to do with your security and foundation. It may have to do with abuse or unhealthy cycles going on within a private area, such as a home. I do think that somebody or you is going to make a way out for themselves. And whatever you're doing or whatever does happen, whether it be that this person, I mean, I'm not wishing death on anybody, but let's say this person just like croaks. Like, you're going to get released from this person. It's like almost like if you already did go back. It's like if this person approached you and you didn't go back, that's because you learned your lesson. The people that do go back haven't fully learned their lesson, and this is when they learn it. And so when they learn it, then all of a sudden this person is going to somehow just not be an issue for the rest of your life, whether that be they decide to up and move across the country, or they get put in prison, or anything else. It's like all of a sudden this opportunity arises, and you're going to have to make a fast decision to accept it or decline it. And you may have multiple opportunities coming in. So use your discernment. Listen to your gut. Feel it. Know exactly what it is that you want. Stand by your guns. Don't cave, because you may have this person in a place where you may have caught something on camera or records or something where this person is going to do anything they can to save their own ass at least a little bit. Even if that means like giving you anything, because you know it's like this person doesn't want to give anyone, especially you, a thing. But let's say you've been fighting over something for a long time. They just give it to you because they don't want you to know they got in trouble or have it all taken from them. They need some sort of say-so or power within the situation. Whew. Anyway, Sagittarius, that sounds rough, and watch out for gossip and rumors. Like, this person is like a covert narcissist, and you may be dealing with somebody like this at work who rubs you the wrong way, and then the next thing you know, you're like, I guess, you know, maybe it was me. Maybe it was me that I was just in a bad mood, and then maybe it's me misunderstanding the communication, or, you know, those side eyes, or maybe he's wearing contacts or something. But no, what you're seeing is the real thing, and this person is throwing you that side eye. That person is saying those comments, and they are directly related to what you think they're related to. Don't put those blinders on. Don't make excuses for these people. And also try not to lose your patience. So, yeah, I think this is just the last time you're gonna have to go through this lesson. If you learn it and you get out of it, good for you. And I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video here, and I'm going to read the tarot cards. All right, see you in a second. All right, Sagittarius, what I'm seeing in your cards here, let's see. You may be working with an attorney, or you got somebody in your corner that's very knowledgeable in what you need to go through. So you may have a counselor, you may have like a battered and abused spouse, like whether it be woman or man, advocate here. It could even be something like DHS and stuff if like, let's say this has to do with your child. This may be something that's been going on that's been being kept a secret from you. So if you're split apart, so that narcissistic person who I was explaining or describing, if that's your ex and your child has to go visit them, and let's say they have other kids with other people in the home, they may have like CPS, DHS in their home investigating, and it's being kept a secret. Just a heads up. There's definitely significant secrets here about somebody trying to defend their position, or how they're defending their position. And something to do with it, to do with money. Somebody who's wanted money. Maybe somebody is taking somebody to court to get a child for child support because they don't want to have to pay it, so they'll try and take the child from the other parent. And that's ultimately going to put this child in a really, really hard position. It's like, people are so materialistic. Yeah, this is winning at all costs. But it looks like there's a new route opening up here. So if this has already happened, like if you lost your child to DHS or CPS or the other parent for some lame reasons that were exaggerated or completely made up, you're at the end of this cycle, and that child or that person, whoever it is, could even be that your spouse went to prison, is getting ready to come back. I think that they're going to see that the parent or the people they were working with were full of shit. And like, nobody listened to the child in this. Nobody listened to you. Nobody listened to your, if it was like your boyfriend or girlfriend who ended up going to jail for, because their ex is crazy and called the cops and said that, oh, they vandalized my car, but it's really just the ex who did it to their cars because they're super jealous that the girlfriend moved on. Something like that. Like people making, like literally making these things, or like punching themselves in the face and then calling the cops and saying that they were assaulted. I mean, this is, people get away with it all the time, and it's absolutely, it's really sad. Somebody's gonna cut their own tongue on those knives. Maybe they think they're quick and slick with their words, but somebody here is having conversation in secret, maybe with an attorney, about money, and looking at options about healing something with a child. Or there's an attorney here that is now discovering the secrets of the other party. That's awesome. All right, Sagittarius, this is where I'm going to leave this. I'm going to take it over to Patreon, and I will dig quite a bit further into it, see what our main players are, what's going on, what the outcome might be. If you'd like to join me over there, I definitely welcome you, and I appreciate the support. If this is where we part ways, please take care, and I'll see you soon.